Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Songversation. Oh, I think I need to turn off the fan. It's too loud. Welcome to Songversation. My name is Neni Carolina Chacin, and I am a professional jazz and gospel singer. I am also a software engineer and a business and life coach that can optimize your business and automate your life and business and optimize your life. So thank you so much for joining in. I am doing these lives for 30 minutes every day from Tuesday to Friday. I've been doing these since the pandemic started, and I started these in April, where I sing and coach and I tell you stories, and I call these Songversations because I sing and have a conversation with you. So feel free to leave a comment. Hello, everybody. Feel free to leave a comment and to say where you're logging into. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much. Leave a like and a comment if you like these conversations. Hello, everybody over there. So today is a new day, and as I told you yesterday, I was really under the weather. I was having a lot of pain and physical pain, and I am much, much, much better today. I'm recovered, but of course, you can see in my face I'm quite tired. But it was a whole 24 hours of constant pain 10. So nothing subsided, and no pills, no nothing. So, but oceanic breathing helped us. Thank you, Radhi. Thank you, Radhi. That's Jay Shetty's wife, who taught us how to do oceanic breathing, and that really, really helped kind of reduce the pain. Actually, it went away when I was doing that, but it's hard to do oceanic breathing all day long. But here I wanted to sing this song, start this day, because I was trying to be as real as I can. You know, we have ups and downs during the days, and it was as real as it could get. So I wanted to sing this song. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. But you're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me. Till your kiss helped me name it. Oh, now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, no. You make me feel like a natural woman. A natural woman. So the title of this live was Business Recovery. So I am recovering today from a really tough body day yesterday, but we have to recover many, many, many times. Hello, Massimiliano from Paris and Italy, my songwriting collaborator. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for, I'm live on Instagram, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on Periscope, live on Twitch. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I wanted to share tips and strategies on how to recover now that we've passed a little bit. COVID is kind of going up and down. Pandemic is kind of fluctuating. Some countries are debating opening and closing, but so many things, so many stores are starting to be open or not. So how do you recover? So I'm sure that you had some really tough time being confined, or maybe not. Maybe this was a blessing for you to kind of slow down and calm down. But recovering from this whole condition, all these conditions that we've just lived, requires a physical strength, requires a mental strength, and requires a soul emotional strength. And also, you need to recover financially of maybe the loss of income that you had, or recover financially because you need to put some new strategies and new marketing to get more clients and to do more sales. Or what if you just suffered from a destruction from looting and recovering from fixing your business that was open and got destroyed. So recovery requires those three things in yourself to be prepared. You recover physically by taking really good care of your body. If you don't take care of your body, what you eat and what you consume, and this includes the things that you hear and the things that you see, if you don't nourish well your body, then that doesn't make you stronger enough to survive the recovery. So you have to be physically strong. So if you get enough sleep, so for example, last night, even though I was really, really tired, I had a longer sleep, even though I'm still tired, but I had a little longer sleep to recover because I was tired. And I had a very good meal during the day, and today I've been nourishing very well so that I can be strong and recover from a full day of really intense pain. So body pain, right, from the menstrual cramps. So this is the very first thing, to recover in a business. You need to make sure that you're taking care of your body physically so that you can put all the energy and all the effort in everything you want to do. The second thing that you have to do is to recover your mind. Like, you've been probably stressed, you've been very tense, and things coming up are not going to be very unstressful. Things are going to boil up, and you need more effort and more concentration and more focus. So the tip about recovering your mind is to really focus, do two things. When you focus on one thing, focus on it 100%. You can do multitasking, but you'll be more efficient and recover your mind from the stress and from the mental pressure by putting an effort completely on that task. For example, right now, I am not going to answer any phone, see the phone, everything. Everything is very focused on what I'm doing. I'm doing this task 100% in it. And when I stop it, I'm going to be 100% on the next thing. And that will alleviate the stress, because if you're constantly like, if I'm here, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what do I have to do? There's a client coming or not. I need to call someone. If I'm in that constant battle, like the mind actually switching, your mind thought process. Actually, you're never really in parallel, right? Like, you're never, just to go back a little bit, your mind doesn't really process things so much in parallel. It's really only one thing at a time, but really so fast. And it's the same thing in computers. Like, the time sharing is really just the main processor is working, and it's giving a little bit of time here, a little bit of time here, but so fast that it seems to be at the same time, but it's always one at a time, you see? You remember that one, yes. So in computers, it's the same, and in the brain is sort of similar. When you focus on many things at the same time, even if it's just a little, and you think, I can multitask, I can think about this, and while I'm doing this, and I have the kitchen, something's cooking in the kitchen, I don't, but something's cooking in the kitchen, and the kids are, when you train your brain to do so much multitasking, then it has a very hard time focusing on one thing for a long time. So it's okay to multitask. I love multitasking and doing one thing, I'm cooking and doing things, preparing different things at the same time. That's all right. But in business, when you want to recover in your life and recover, we're talking about recovery, you need to put the focus on one thing to train your brain to really be able to focus on one thing for a long period of time and to be more efficient, because you're going to get all the ideas and all the juice of everything that idea can become if you focus on it all the time and not having in the mind that you're cooking something else, that you have to answer the phone, or at the same time paying attention to the phone every time it rings or every time a text message comes. I have everything turned off in my phone, everything turned off, and I only turn it on when I have time to look at it. So managing this focus in your mind will help you recover to be able to succeed for the business. So that's one strategy. Now the third strategy is to recover your emotional body. Your emotional body has just gone through a lot of roller coaster of emotions. Like there's a Black Lives Matter discussion, there is injustice, there's things that are happening, there's government control, putting restrictions and putting rules and regulations. Maybe they're sending you more lists. The people that have daycares have just received pages and pages over the weekend of new regulations, new standards, and new things that you have to implement in your business to open. There are new rules. So the emotion goes up and down. Look, I just did that, but oh my God, I have to do more things. And the emotion's going up and down. Maybe you had a relationship that's not working. Maybe you're divorcing and recovering. A lot of things happen. Maybe you found some of this. So there's so many roller coasters of emotions that we just went through, and it's not about to stop, because now it's opening. It's going to be another roller coaster of emotions. So how do you prepare for this roller coaster of emotions? Having a quiet time, even if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes, to really center and calm down your brain, to give it a break. You calm down your emotional body by just trying to sit down and breathe for a second, breathe deeply and relax, and just don't try to just let whatever thought come by. Just meditation, this is what they call meditation, right? Like this is the start of a meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, you can send me a message, I can help you. But just try to have some meditation moments, some really peaceful time where you just, even in the middle, maybe you have a lot of things going on, the kids are screaming and whatever, like this work, just go to the bathroom and sit down in the toilet and breathe for 5 times deeply. And believe me, this will calm down your emotional body. And you can calm down several times a day, and it's better to because if imagine that you're going to push an elastic to the maximum strength. You push it, you stretch it, you stretch it, you stretch it until the elastic breaks. That's how we do with our emotions. We push it, we think we can, until we no longer can hold it. The elastic releases and it goes back to the normal position, but it actually causes a reaction, right? So the same thing with our emotions. We can push it to the limit, but if we go like this and then let it go and then go again, let it go, it always stays. I'm going to bring my elastic so you can see. This is a physical proof of what I'm saying. Like above, so below. So imagine this is your emotional body and you're stretching a little bit, right? And then you release a little bit and then it goes normal. And then you stretch again, you push, and then you let go. And it's back again. But if I push and push and push and push, first of all, my arms are going to be like working harder to push harder and push harder. And there's some point that the elastic may slip and may hurt me because I'm pushing too hard, maybe hit me in the face, right? It's the same thing for the emotions, the same thing for your body, the same thing for your mind. If you push, it's like an elastic. You need to release and push, release and push. And that is a healthier way to prepare and recover for what's coming. So that's how you recover. You release a little bit. You release a little bit. So you recover by releasing the tension, releasing the pressure. And I know it's hard, but you have to do it. Otherwise, your body will break, your mind will break, your emotional will break. And it's not a bad addiction is just what it is. It's a physical thing. You know, you have a physical body, an emotional body, and intellectual body, and you have to take care of them, and you have to release. In business, what do you have to do to recover in the financials, for example? So the same thing, like if you had a budget, you have to put it a little smaller, right? And then really you can push, you can invest a little bit, but then you have to reduce the cost, right? Reduce the cost. Always try to go every month, review your numbers every month, try to do an analysis. Even if you do it every week, you can also review what your cash flow is working every week. I write down, I am good at bookkeeping, so I have an app called Expenses where I write down every day. I don't spend things every day, but I have an app where I write down every time I have an expense. And so I can always go back. It's all written down there. I don't have to think about it. I spend something, I go buy something in the groceries, and I write it down. I always ask for the ticket, and then I write it down. I spent this money. Oh, I got a bill from the Dropbox that I have to pay the Dropbox space. So I write it down. So I have a recurring expense there. So I automate it, and I automate the expense. So I can teach you how to do this. If you send me a message, I can definitely teach you how to do this. So the same thing, I'm having the bookkeeping, but every month I analyze the budget and I see how am I doing? Am I spending more? Am I spending less? And really reviewing your numbers will help you, contract and release. You can push a little bit, but then you have to look at it and then reduce costs. There are many ways to do things. Sometimes they say that the cost reduction is not a way to do business, to maintain a healthy business, but you always should try to have the least amount of cost. Be as small as you can be in your business, and try to maximize your revenue and try to maximize what you're earning, but try to always keep a small organization. Be as lean as possible. Have automated systems. Once you have an automated, this is how it works. How do you do onboarding procedures? Do you have an onboarding procedure for coming up? Do you have a procedure where you say, when I get a new client, what do I do? I have an SOP, I have a procedure. And then and I write it myself, I do it myself, and I can even record myself doing it. And then when a new person, as you grow and you need to delegate these things, then you can just give them the video or your procedure that's written down. As you do it the first time, you can just write it down. As you my hair is going all over. As you do it, you can just write it down. I did this. And then you can just offload that to somebody that you can hire or that can work for you. For example, I have an onboarding procedure. I have a sales procedure, how to do a sales for one of my coaching programs. And I have it written down. So I know that when I hire a salesperson, I just give them, this is the process. This is what I need you to say. This is how I need you to sell. And that is written down. So that way you can recover and prepare for what's coming. That's in the business side. So automating even your life, right? So you have the expenses app for everything that I do. You can do also, for example, you want to lead. And so you say, okay, I'm going to do a simple survey or a simple type form survey where you're going to ask for your name and your email. So instead of writing a document, say, can you please send me your name and your email? You just have a form that is written down, like a little survey form with a little title that you already designed. Thank you for being blah, blah, blah. You do something, and then you put 2 fields, and then they send it to you. Right now, you can have 3 forms for free in type form. So it's all automated, and it's all free. Or you can have a survey monkey survey. It's very easy to do surveys. Everybody knows how to do surveys, right? So you can go there. The survey monkey is free, and the type form is free, only for maximum 3. And then I have my type forms in there. So I have one for my free consultation, one for a free lead generation, and another one. And so these are the things, for example, you can automate your life and automate things. And as you recover, you can automate some processes for your life and for your business. And that way you can maximize your time and be more efficient. So yesterday I talked about efficiency. And so that's why it's important to automate some of your business life actions, because that will give you more efficiency and you can recover and prepare better for what's coming. So I'm going to sing another song for you that I have here. Let's see. I'm looking at the wrong list here. Sorry about that. There you go. So I'm very happy for being part of the gospel circle in Paris and in Boston. And many, many years ago in Boston, I learned about this song, which was one of my favorites. And well, all of them are my favorites, really. But I remember singing this in the choir with Mystic Chorale. And I wasn't doing the solo. The person who did the solo was an incredible girl. She was a redheaded girl. She was great at singing this song. But because I had to study the song for the concert that time, I really fell in love with the original version of this song. And then when I went to Paris, another person, a beautiful singer over there, hello, over there in Paris, I really loved how she sang it as well. She did a great job, and I was so in love with that song. And I always remember the recording of that original song. And then I was asked to do the song myself as a soloist because the other girl left the choir. So I'm going to sing that song for you. It says "Going Up Yonder," and "Going Up Yonder" is about going beyond, right? Like moving on, going up yonder. And I think part of recovering is to go beyond. Part of recovering is to go more, go further, right? So I'm going to sing this song for you. If you want to know where I am going soon. If anybody asks you where I am going soon. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. I can take the pain, the heartaches that they bring, the comfort in knowing I'll soon be gone. Oh, as God gives me grace, I'm gonna run this race until I see my Savior face to face. Oh, I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. That's the shorter version without the choir. But the song is beautiful, and it really talks about, that song is about the frustration that a lot of the Africans that were here was written because they had this faith and hope that it didn't matter what kind of pain they were suffering. It didn't matter how difficult life was. It didn't matter what everything was happening. Like I said, to recover than just have hope. They were saying, it's okay, I'll have hope because eventually I'm going to be with God, with my God. And they were longing for death, in fact, because death was going to cure and save them from this body. And they had this hope and promise that they would be with God. So at least I'm going up yonder, like really far from this mess, and I'm going to be with God. And that's what that song is all about. Written that way, just this transform all this. I don't care about everything, that I can take everything and all the pain and all the suffering and all the slavery, but I know I'm going up yonder. I'm going to it's going to be over, and I'm going to be with God. And a lot of, in the African American community, this notion of death being freedom, and death being heaven, death being, I'm going to be relieved from this pain. I'm going to be relieved from duality of this, and be relieved from this injustice. A lot of the songs in the gospel repertoire are written with that message. That I'm just looking forward to dying because I'm going to be free, and I'm going to be with God, who is light and love and all-encompassing. So part of this recovery, you don't need to die to be free and to live in this bliss of your idea of God or your belief of God. Doesn't matter what religion you are, right? It's about, we're going to recover. And how do you recover in your business and your life after this, after the injustice, after opening your eyes to so many things? How do you recover? And how you don't have to die to recover from this. You can just take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your emotional spirit, and be strong and know that there is hope. Like my dad was saying this last Sunday, we have to have hope. We have to have hope. Yes, we have to have hope that things will be better. We have to have the hope that we can slowly, by pushing the elastic and let it go, pushing the elastic, we have to do that little effort and then let it go and let it slowly build with the resistance training, build that muscle, build that strong body, build that strong mind, build that strong emotional spirit and soul, and move forward and be okay. So that's my message today. Recovering. How do you recover? I hope that you enjoyed this conversation. I hope I see you tomorrow, again at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Songversation, where I sing and coach. If you want to know more about me, you can go to automateyoursuccesscoaching.com. I'll soon be sharing some information about some new live collaborations that I want to do. I don't want to say seminar or webinar because I hate that nomenclature. But anyway, I'm going to have some lives with other people, with Velody and Michelle coming up, and with Alwyn, and the media queen from Australia, Michelle, the super doctor from Germany, and Velody, the singer coach, my sidekick singer coach. I love you, Velody, and I want to share some of the things that we're doing in collaboration. We're going to share with you. We're going to give you some amazing content. So I hope, stay tuned. Follow me at Neni Chacin. If you like this, please hit the like button, share it. Thank you for tuning in from everywhere in the world. Thank you. We're on Instagram, on YouTube, on Periscope, and Facebook, and Twitch. And you can also find me on Libry, LBRY, which is a blockchain video library technology that is not blocked, not censored. So you can go there to find great, good and bad information. But I'm also over there, and take care. And I hope I see you soon. Tomorrow, another episode. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions, send me a message. Have any questions, look at the link in bio, or look in my about. Thank you. Goodbye.